The INFJ only takes up around 2% of the world's population and around 1.6% of them are female. Being a woman is already complicated on its own, but the level of complexity is increased if you are an INFJ woman. Hello and welcome back to Inspiration Calling. In today's video, we will talk about how it feels to be an INFJ woman. A lot of videos have talked about INFJ in general, but now let us turn our eyes into a more specific demographic. Let us cover how they live their lives and who they are as people. But before we even get there, help us grow our community by subscribing to our channel. If you're done with that, let's get straight into the video. This video is not meant to generalize INFJ women. It is only a guide that explores the traits commonly seen in them. In this way, it becomes easier to understand where they are coming from. Here are a few things you need to know about INFJ women. They are warm but distant. INFJs are empathetic. This means that they can easily identify with the emotions and experiences of other people, which makes them feel heard and important. Whenever they form strong and close relationships, they will make the other person feel their deep love and care towards them. They even show a lot of compassion for strangers. They are extremely supportive individuals who will not think twice and help. One of the most distinct traits of an INFJ is their talent in listening. They genuinely want to know what you are going through and will use their high level of perceptiveness to give you sound advice and warm support. If this is the level of warmth an INFJ can give, just imagine this topped with the emotional support women can offer. Studies have shown that women give more emotional support, in terms of empathy and sympathy, compared to men. They are also more expressive when it comes to their emotions. Therefore, creating a warm environment to open up to. Combining these things, you get an INFJ woman who is extremely supportive and caring. However, there is always an opposite side to that. As much as they are seen as warm, they are also perceived as distant individuals. Coming from an outsider's point of view, they may see an INFJ woman as someone who appears cold from time to time. They may even see this as something like a switch. However, this is not because they do not want to be around people anymore or they are just mean. This is just one manifestation of their introversions. They may experience times when they feel emotionally depleted, and at those times they may look considerably colder than usual. They also have parts of themselves that they do not want to share with others yet. INFJ women occasionally experience conflict between wanting to distance themselves from those around them and having a great love for everyone. They may come out as somewhat contradictory as a result of this, which can be a hindrance. People may misinterpret this behavior and draw incorrect conclusions about the INFJ female in their lives. Finding someone who is willing to progressively peel back their layers of trust is crucial for the INFJ. When they aren't feeling like sunshine and love, they need individuals who can understand their individual ways and won't criticize them. They are complicated people with a dark side, and that is just a part of who they are. They are social but still need to be alone. INFJs are people who value their personal relationships with others yet frequently require a lot of alone time to refuel and be completely present. Particularly when it comes to the INFJ female, this might be challenging for people to comprehend. They frequently want a great deal of alone time, which isn't common for women. But while not fitting in with the crowd is a significant aspect of the INFJ personality, that doesn't mean it is without its challenges. Women who identify as INFJ are drawn to subjects and pastimes that have depth and significance, with little interest in superficial pursuits. Instead of focusing on what they should do, they choose to undertake things because they have personal significance for them. They follow their own path, which in many circumstances can be both a blessing and a curse. Finding female friends is not difficult for INFJ women. Instead, they struggle to discover relationships they want to cultivate. They seek genuine, meaningful connections with people, which can be challenging to find. When they do locate the ideal candidates, they will cling to them tenaciously. They listen to their heart but also use their head. Contrary to what others might say, INFJ women are not only good at touching their emotional side, but they also make sure to stay logical despite that. Since they have high levels of empathy, they usually listen to their heart and pick a decision that is considerate of the feelings of many. This can sometimes put a false idea in other people that they are not logical. This can be very frustrating for INFJ women. Due to their empathetic and loving nature, INFJ women are frequently misunderstood, but they are more than just emotional women. They cherish knowledge, love, and understanding. INFJs don't appreciate being put into a box because they can change and develop. One of the biggest errors people may make is underestimating the INFJ woman because they are capable of learning about their hobbies and conducting study on a variety of issues. They may be quiet, but they will not hesitate to speak up. As introverts, INFJ women may be seen as quiet people. They are seen to keep to themselves most of the time. However, if they know that what they believe in is right, they will never hesitate to speak up. Seen as someone loving and warm, most people will never imagine an INFJ woman to engage in conflicts. Besides, they are advocates for peace too. However, this is the same reason why INFJ women do not settle for just keeping it all to themselves. Whenever they feel like the rights of other people, especially those they love, are being breached, they will stand up for them. The dark side of them is just as present as their delicate and caring sides. Incredibly good company and friends, INFJs may also be dreadful adversaries. This is merely a result of the fact that they are sincere, passionate, and conscientious people. They are generous but not naive. Other people might think that INFJ women are very easy to manipulate or take advantage of, but this is wrong. Women who identify as INFJs are renowned for their altruism and willingness to make mistakes, frequently at their own expense. Although it may give them the appearance of being a sacrifice, this is not a long-term fix. They may disconnect from someone after they've had enough, a phenomenon known as the INFJ door slam. When they recognize that the other person won't change and that they have no more chances, this happens. INFJs have boundaries, but they frequently let someone go in order to move on, or else they continue to let them treat them badly. They tell you to believe in yourself, but they do not do it. As advocates, INFJ women will always tell the people around them to have faith in their own capabilities. They are not only empathetic, but they are also capable of seeing the best versions of people. Their caring and nurturing nature helps people believe in themselves. You might think that they are confident people too, but it's not the case for everyone. Most of the time, INFJ women see only the worst in themselves. INFJ women frequently seek perfection, generally aiming for the ideal fusion of feminine attributes while upholding their convictions. This can be difficult, but with time, individuals can learn to embrace their imperfections. INFJs can embrace their flaws and learn to love those aspects of themselves with the proper people, which will help them embrace their special traits and keep their lives in balance. As part of the rarest personality type in the world, it will be harder for an INFJ woman to appear like the average. This is why they can be seen as hard to read and complicated individuals. But the truth is, they just have their own uniqueness and color. Once you get to know them, you will meet some of the most caring and loving people. Those were just some of the things that describe what it feels like to be an INFJ woman. That's it for today's video. You can leave any of your questions, suggestions, or reactions in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is up. Thank you for watching.